Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thomas Spark. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be making an underwear tier list. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. Basically, I put a lot of time, effort, and money into this one. And also at the end of the video, leave a comment down in the description down below. I'll be picking one person to give away all this used underwear. I'll ship it to you and you could try it on and see which one you like. Also, if you want to help support the channel, click on some of my links in the description down below, especially some of my products I review here on the channel like Nord and Cogni. These are my top products right now I really like, and they'll help support the channel a good amount, or just consider clicking on some of the Amazon affiliate links for some of this underwear. And no, I'm not kidding. I've been testing underwear for years now, almost, well, I guess technically longer than I've been testing VPNs. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking some of the most popular and kind of recommended underwears out there. Now, I have a brand that I like, but I wanted to test out more to see if there's any I like more. I'll be putting links for all these in the description down below. And no, I'm not sponsored by any of these underwear makers. However, some of those links may be Amazon affiliate links, and they'll help support the channel if you decide to buy this specific underwear for your specific junk or package. Now, where do I come from this perspective? Well, I'm a larger male, and larger males tend to have larger, slonger donglers. So I generally wanted an underwear that was very comfortable for my slonger dongler and also comfortable with my package, if you know what I mean. And if you're a guy, you're probably familiar with having an uncomfortable package in various different situations, and you might have even struggled to find the right underwear yourself. And that's why I'm making this guide to help you guys out there. Let me show you how much underwear I've bought lately just to kind of flesh out this guide. Thumbnail. So I have everything here between Lulu Lemon underwear, which is actually probably some of the nicer underwear that in terms of at least looks very nice and soft. 32-degree underwear. And I also have some variations of other underwear like Nike. I also picked up some underwear you might be able to find at Target, such as stuff like Jockey. There you go. So without further ado, let's get into the tier list itself. All right, guys, so here is the tier list. All right, guys, so here is my tier list, and I'll let you know which one is individually which one. Let's start kind of at the bottom here with Adidas. Now, I don't actually have these right now. I tried them a number of years ago, and they were okay. One thing I really did like about them was the look of them. I just think they look really sleek and cool. If you're a soccer player or something like that, you might like the look of these. But that said, at the end of the day, chances are people aren't really going to be seeing you in your underwear unless it's your significant other. And by the time maybe you guys are having sex or seeing each other naked, you might not even care if your underwear looks that good as long as it's comfortable for you. I guess that makes sense. So Adidas, I think it looks cool. It feels nice. It's an okay price. I'm going to give it maybe something, something like C tier. Next up, we have Nike, and honestly, Nike, I'm going to give the same score. It's very similar to Adidas. A really good look, nice feel. It is a little bit more expensive though, but outside of being like maybe good for sports, maybe compression a little bit there, not riding up and stuff like that, it is good for sports, but I wouldn't say it's uniquely comfortable in any special way. And it is pretty expensive. You do kind of pay for that brand name, but I wouldn't really say it's that good of underwear in any specific way. Next up, we have something called Saxx. Now, this is an underwear I've seen recommended on Reddit. It's specifically designed to have like kind of like this weird, like in between area, kind of that will like kind of separate your schlong from your package. I didn't really find that it worked that well. I thought it was kind of annoying and overall not very comfortable. And they are expensive, so I'm going to rank them D tier. Next up is 32-degree underwear. Now, this is something you'll also see recommended a lot. It's kind of primarily known to kind of be very refreshing and stuff like that to wear. It is very cheap, and you could get like 4 or 5 bundles of underwear on Amazon for like 20 bucks or something like that. So if you're a construction worker, a student, someone who doesn't have a lot of money and you want something that's kind of cool, I don't think these are the worst ones to pick. I do think they have a nice texture to them. They're very light and stuff like that. However, my con with this one is that you do kind of feel the seams after wearing them for a while. I think that's my con with a lot of underwear is you start feeling the seams. They start kind of chafing on your thighs a little bit on your package. That's something I kind of look out for. And that is something that kind of happens with these ones a fair amount. So overall, I'm going to just kind of give them a B tier. I think they're affordable, lightweight and stuff like that, but not anything uniquely comfortable. I would just say the average kind of comfort level. I would probably say, honestly, they're better than the Nike or the Adidas, though. They're cheaper and probably just as comfortable, if not more comfortable. They don't look as good, though, as when you wear them, but oh well. Next up, we have Pair of Thieves, and Pair of Thieves is something you'll find at Target and other places. And one of the coolest things about the underwear is the look. I really like the designs they do with this underwear, and you'll see them at Target, really cool designs with this underwear. But at the end of the day, it's nothing really more comfortable than 32 degree underwear. It's very similar. The design is very similar. The materials are very similar. So you're paying a premium to have a cooler design. And if that's important to you, then it would be above 32 degree. But if it's not as important to you and you just want as much underwear for cheap and to be as comfortable, then 32 degree underwear is probably better to go with. Next up, we actually have this underwear here, and this is Jockey. This is another brand you'll see at Target. However, this is more of their premium lineup. It's something that is actually a little bit more expensive. I think I got around 2 pairs for around 20 bucks or so. So it's a little more expensive. That said, they do have some interesting designs with Jockey. You'll find them at Target. And I actually was kind of impressed. I do think these are not too bad for something you can get just readily available anywhere probably. I actually thought it was more comfortable than Pair of Thieves or 32 degree or even the other athletic kind of brands out there. So I'm going to give them A tier. Is this something I would wear personally for me every day? No, just because I want to wear the best of the best. And like I said, I need something comfortable. But if I didn't have some of the other options out there, these wouldn't be the worst and they wouldn't drive me that insane overall. Next up, we have Lulu Lemon. Now, Lulu Lemon definitely has some of the nicest materials. And if you look at the underwear on the website, you can kind of see that. They just kind of a sleek, very premium material. But they are pretty expensive. You could get around 5 pairs for $118, 3-pack for around $74. So they kind of range between that 15 to 20 or 20 kind of plus range for underwear. Like I said, with Jockey, you could get around 3 for $40. So Lululemon is definitely one of the more expensive brands out there. But, you know, is it worth it? Honestly, I would say that Jockey is more comfortable. The ones at Target, like I was looking at, I think it was specifically these ones. They kind of have an interesting kind of mesh, kind of lighter fabric kind of division here, which is kind of nice. And I kind of like that. I would say that Lululemon is, honestly, for how expensive it is, I'm going to give it a B tier. I do like the feel and materials and the look and feel of it. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's as comfortable as these Jockey underwear. So there you go. And these are cheaper too. So there you go. Now, you might be wondering what this weird creature is. Now, this is actually something called Obviously underwear. Now, Obviously underwear is an underwear I found recommended some time ago. And this is actually my go-to underwear. So I wear this underwear. And I was kind of researching, like I said, I've kind of stumbled upon this after years of looking for underwear that I like. And then I've tested more underwear lately, just to see if there's anything else out there. And I've kind of come back to this just as the best. Are they perfect? Well, no, not necessarily. Sometimes when you're lying down, your junk kind of gets out of your kind of package here that they've designed for support and also separation. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes when you're driving, they kind of get pulled up a little bit and kind of choke that little area a little too much. But outside of that, they are very good in every other way. Besides kind of one thing I'll mention in a second. One of the things about this underwear that I really, really like is that you can't really feel the seams. As you can see here, the seam kind of goes up the leg like this, and you can't really feel it around this area at all. It doesn't kind of rub or create any kind of friction, which is really nice. The materials are also very lightweight, very kind of nice premium material. They also come in a couple different types of material, which is nice, but they're all pretty comfortable. This one is something I haven't tried yet. This is actually brand new. I kind of want to try this. It's like their new offering, extra soft. I think the Prime Man is my favorite so far. I do like the black colors. So I just kind of stick with the longer ones. I think those are good. But I do think this is the best underwear out there right now. One con is that after maybe 2 years or so, if you kind of aren't careful putting your underwear on, due to the material, the fabric being very stretchy and lightweight, you can tear it. So you got to be comfortable kind of putting your underwear on. And after maybe 2 or 3 years, the material does kind of, I have seen some holes in various pairs. And for how expensive that is kind of a shame. But at the end of the day, since the material is very like breathable and lightweight and so on, I think that's just something that will happen. So I don't really give it too much problem there. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, would you want it to be better? Yes, but it's still much better than any other underwear. I do think this is the king of underwear. Obviously, underwear, you know, is it obvious to pick these? Not really, but I do think they are the best. It really does have that. You know, do they look funny? Yeah, I do think they do kind of look funny. I think the Elite Man underwear series are kind of working on, or just came out, it does look a little bit better, but it definitely does kind of have a funny look to it. You know, see the package and everything like that. You know, these ones definitely look the best. I think Lulu Lemon also looks very good. But at the end of the day, in terms of pure comfort, I would say that's going to go to Obviously. All right, guys, I'll be putting links for all these underwear in the description down below if you're interested in any of these. Some may be affiliate links. If not, if you want to help support the channel, you like this review, let me know down in the comments down below if this helped you find a new pair of underwear you like. That would be really interesting to me. If you want to help support the channel, I don't really accept donations or anything like that because I don't need them. But if you're looking for a VPN or other privacy products, I'll be putting them in the description down below. All right, guys, see you in the next video very soon.